Game over. Kody Brown and David Woolley divorce shocker, it's over for good. Kody Brown has been on an extraordinary journey over the past few years, one that has been both heartbreaking and inspiring. Fans who have followed her story on Sister Wives have watched her transform from a woman caught in the difficult web of a plural marriage to someone who found the strength to walk away and build a new life for herself. While her recent comments about heartbreak raised concerns that her marriage to David may already be facing trouble, a closer look at her experiences reveals that the source of her sadness may be far more complicated than it first appears. Kody, a mother of 5, spent 27 years married to Kody Brown before deciding to end the relationship in 2021. As the third wife in a polygamist marriage, Kody had been part of a very unconventional family dynamic. She seemed, for many years, to settle into the role of supportive wife and devoted mother, often putting her children first while sacrificing her own happiness. That was why it came as such a shock when she finally chose to leave Kody. Many people underestimated Kody's strength, assuming she would never break away from the security of the plural family structure, but she proved them wrong. She not only left but did so with determination, showing that her independence and courage were much stronger than anyone had realized. Following her separation, Kody took time to heal but did not allow the pain of her divorce to close her heart. Instead, she re-entered the dating scene, surprising many fans with her willingness to give love another chance after such a long and difficult marriage. Kody had worked tirelessly to save her relationship with Kody before finally accepting that it could not be repaired, so when she began dating again, it felt like a hopeful step forward. It wasn't long before she met David, a widower with a large family of his own, and their connection quickly blossomed into something serious. Kody and David's whirlwind romance was captured during Sister Wives Season 19, giving fans an intimate look at this new chapter of her life. Their relationship developed rapidly, and by 2022 they were already living together. For longtime viewers, this was surprising. Kody, who had always been known as cautious and deeply tied to her values, suddenly took a leap by moving in with a man before marriage. What made this even more unexpected was that her youngest child, Truly, was still living at home at the time. But Kody's decision showed how much she had changed. She was no longer bound by the old rules of her past life with Kody and was willing to embrace happiness in a new way. David, who brought with him 8 children and 10 grandchildren, introduced Kody to a massive blended family. Despite the challenges that such a dynamic could create, their bond seemed strong. Before long, David proposed, and Kody accepted, marking another significant milestone in her journey. In October 2023, Kody and David tied the knot in a ceremony that was documented for a 2-part Sister Wives wedding special. The event was a striking contrast to Kody's first wedding with Kody. Where her earlier marriage had been small and simple, attended only by the other wives already in Kody's household, her wedding to David was a celebration filled with love and family. Kody wore an off-the-shoulder dress that revealed a matching tattoo she shared with David, while he wore an all-black suit. For Kody, it was more than just a wedding, it was a declaration of her new life, her independence, and her commitment to happiness. David appeared to be everything Kody was not. He was quiet, grounded, and uninterested in the polygamous lifestyle that had defined so much of Kody's past. Fans were relieved to see her with a partner who seemed to value her fully and respect her individuality. Yet, despite all the positivity surrounding their relationship, there was a lingering concern among some observers. After spending nearly 3 decades married to Kody, perhaps Kody would have benefited from more time alone to truly rediscover herself before committing so quickly to another marriage. On New Year's Day 2025, Kody posted a recap of her year on Instagram. In her caption, she reflected on everything that had happened in 2024, writing, "What a year it has been. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures, this year has been all about growth, joy in hardship and finding the courage to choose happiness." The mention of heartbreak immediately raised eyebrows among fans. Was Kody hinting at problems in her new marriage to David? For those who had been rooting for her, the thought was unsettling. But a deeper look at her year reveals that her heartbreak may not be tied to her marriage at all. Instead, it is likely connected to one of the greatest tragedies the Brown family has ever faced. In March 2024, Christine and the rest of the family were shaken by the devastating death of 25-year-old Garrison Brown, the son of Kody and his second wife, Janelle. Although Garrison was not Christine's biological child, she had known him since birth and had played a major role in raising him. When the Brown children were young, Kody and Janelle often worked full-time, leaving Christine to care for the children at home. She developed strong bonds with many of them, including Garrison, and his sudden passing was a heartbreaking loss. Christine's grief was compounded by her deep friendship with Janelle. Over the years, the two women had supported each other through the unique challenges of their plural marriage, and Christine naturally stepped in to comfort Janelle during her darkest time. For Christine, the pain of losing Garrison was not only about losing someone she loved but also about witnessing the devastation of her closest sister wife. This context sheds light on her New Year's post. While she had much to celebrate in 2024, her new marriage, her adventures with David, and her personal growth, the year was also marked by profound sorrow. Grief does not simply disappear because good things are happening. Instead, it lingers, often creating a sense of survivor's guilt. Christine may find it difficult to fully embrace her happiness when she knows that Janelle and others in the family are mourning such a tragic loss. For fans who feared that Christine's words about heartbreak might signal cracks in her marriage, it seems far more likely that she was referencing the emotional toll of losing Garrison. Her marriage to David, while still relatively new, appears to be strong, and the couple continues to present themselves as a united front. Christine's life has always been filled with contrasts, joy and sorrow, strength and vulnerability, endings and new beginnings. Her journey over the past few years reflects the resilience of a woman who refuses to let heartbreak define her. From the courage it took to leave Kody, to the vulnerability she showed in opening her heart again, to the compassion she has extended to her family in times of grief, Christine's story is one of growth. She has proven time and again that she can survive hardship and still find ways to thrive. The heartbreak she referenced may never fully fade, especially given her bond with Garrison and Janelle, but it does not mean her current happiness with David is in jeopardy. Instead, it is a reminder that even in the midst of joy, sorrow can remain a powerful part of the human experience. She has proven time and again that she can survive hardship and still find ways to thrive. The heartbreak she referenced may never fully fade, especially given her bond with Garrison and Janelle, but it does not mean her current happiness with David is in jeopardy. Instead, it is a reminder that even in the midst of joy, sorrow can remain a powerful part of the human experience.